What's up, everybody? Jed Johnson here from DieselCrew.com. Of course, you know they call me Napalm. And I'm not sure what day this is because I'm actually ahead. I'm trying to get ahead before I go away for a little Christmas trip. But this is a question that comes from Graybeard Training 1974. And he wants to know, what do you consider your best strength feat outside of grip? So I had a little thinking about this, and I think what I'm going to point to is my 400-pound Atlas stone that I did 17 years ago, bro. 17 years ago, Axe. 17 years ago I did this. Has it really been that long? Holy cow. He was asleep and I just woke him up because I was being so loud. So this would have been back in '06, I guess. I was probably about 265, 270. And I did a screen capture. I hope it comes out all right when I blend these two videos together. But you can look it up on my YouTube. And this was a time where I was either still doing strongman or wanted to still do strongman competitions, and I might not have done any more after this, but I don't know when I actually uploaded it. My last strongman competition that I did was in '06. Who was it? Somebody sold us this stone. It was either Rick Walker or John Menino, and I don't remember which, but it was like a 20-inch diameter stone with a giant lead insert in it, which ended up off center. So if you set this thing in one spot and the lead thing was like on the top hemisphere, then it would like roll away from you. And it went down into my yard into the bushes at one point. I had to roll all the way back up. So as I'm lifting this, the lead insert is down in the bottom hemisphere. And so what that does is it keeps it in one spot. It keeps it from, I'm lifting it in the top hemisphere. And so if it's in the top hemisphere, the heavier side is closer to you. So there's a little asterisk here. There's a little caveat. If you had it on the bottom, then it wouldn't roll as much, but then it would be tougher to load. So I don't know if I ever picked it up. I don't remember if I ever picked it up with the lead in the bottom hemisphere. But in this case, it was in the top hemisphere. That means the heavier part of the stone was closer to my body, and I was able to load it to the high chest area. Probably would have gotten it on at least a 48, 52-inch platform. Would have been tough in a competition because it probably would have been one of the last stones and I would have been fatigued. But, back in the day in '06 at only 265, back then this was a pretty good stone for someone my size, my weight, being an amateur strongman. So this is probably one of my better strength feats. And I hope you enjoy the video. I'm going to try to attach it here at the end. And I'm also going to put something up that happened this morning in a training session. One of my lifters, Michael Newman, been with me about 2 years. He squatted 405. We were doing a heavy single. It was kind of a deload in that we weren't following the conjugate protocol. We were going to do a heavy single, but my wrestlers have a match tonight, so we didn't go crazy. Mike isn't wrestling this year, so he pushed it a little bit. He was supposed to go for a single, ended up with a triple at 405, and I think I've only ever had one dude ever do 405 before. So this is up there for some of the most impressive stuff that's ever happened under my tutelage. So hope you like the video. Give it one of these. If anybody can think of something else I might have done and posted that you recall me doing that was outside of grip and you think is more impressive than this, then I'd love the feedback. But this is what I usually point to when people ask me a question like this. I was a pretty good stone lifter when I was lifting because my arms are pretty long, so I was able to wrap around the stone pretty good, and I won a lot of the strongman, the stone lifting events that I competed in back in the day. All the best in your training, everybody. Give it one of these. Be sure to subscribe. You can see down below that video where it says 17 years, still at 14.9 thousand subscribers. So help me out there. Share with your buddies. All the best in your training. Take care. Come on. Oh, jeez.